not a faithful walk at all. But understanding as we live by grace, the dispute was, hey, yo, these guys aren't keeping the customs. You remember the same group of people, the Pharisees, told Jesus the same thing. Hey, yo, your disciples aren't washing their hands. They're not following our rules before they eat. They're not following our rules. Da, 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 da. But Jesus was like, hey, yo, chill. This is a grace thing. As when we let God work and we let him move through us as a potter moves the clay, when we're not pushing against the hands of God as they mold us, we can really see the grace elevated in our lives. And the grace of God as to the Gentiles, as to us. Actually, we're Gentiles. I wasn't born Jewish. The Gentiles mean the general world, everybody else. So if this message wasn't sent for the Gentiles, I'm not sure how many of you are Jewish, but I wouldn't know God. You guys understand that? We also have the plan mentioned here. After these days, I will return to build David's fallen tent. I will rebuild its ruins and set it up again so the rest of humanity may seek the Lord. Even all the Gentiles who are called by my name, declares the Lord, who does these things known from long ago. I'm sorry, I forgot y'all can hear me. I forgot y'all can hear me humming. Right here in Jeremiah, first off, Jeremiah was a prophet who was talking to the Israelites back in the day, like before Jesus, of course. He was like describing God's pain and their betrayal to him as if it was by marriage, because Israel had a covenant with God. You guys remember that? Abraham, the Promised Land, they had a covenant with God. They had basically broken the rules of engagement. So in Jeremiah's words, he says, chapter 31, verse 31, look, the days are coming. This is what the Lord, my bad. Look, the days are coming. This is the Lord's declaration, when I will make a new covenant with the house of Israel and with the house of Judah. This one will not be like the covenant I made with their ancestors when I took them by the hand to bring them out of the land of Egypt. A covenant they broke even though I had married them. The Lord's declaration. Instead of this covenant I will make with the house of Israel after those days, the Lord's declaration, I will put my teaching within them and write on their hearts. I will be their God and they will be my people. No longer will one teach his neighbor or his brother saying, know the Lord, for they will all know me, from the least to the greatest of them. This is the Lord's declaration. Again. For I will forgive their wrongdoing and never again remember their sin. This is what the Lord says. The hope in this is that it's already been confessed. God knows that we've sinned against him. As if, have you ever been in the situation, don't answer this. I've been in a situation where I'm like, hey, yo, God, I know I've sinned against you. I know I've fallen short of your glory. In fact, I would say that I chased away from your glory. If you want to, you can kill me now. If you want to, I don't see why you want somebody so imperfect like me. I don't see why your grace is so ramping. I don't see why it's so grasping of my soul to push me forward. But this right here in Jeremiah, he says, basically God says, I know you've sinned. I know your problems. I know that you've kicked me out of the house because it's like a marriage. You guys ever think about, say, a wife cheating on a husband? That's some major trust issues. God says, this is a new plan. In the future, this isn't going to be just a book that you read. It's not just going to be the elevation of understanding, but rather it's going to be the understanding and dwell in our souls. In the Old Testament, you can look at it like this: God living with man, Adam and God. Then we have the whole church, the covenant with God. This new covenant, this new plan is being built in us now in the New Testament through the Holy Spirit, correct? Okay, so we got questions, we got statements. Oh, look. That's what I got. If God is so in us, then why do we still have issues? These are questions for you to think about. What about when we have issues with each other? Okay, and what is the faith for us? And this is an individual thing, because your faith can be a person, it could be a time, it can ask the when, it can ask the how. And your faith should be something that's 360 degrees, all about these things. Of course, the answer for why with Jesus, we have the grace. I was just talking about this is the new covenant. This wasn't something that God was like, okay, I'm going to just give up on them, find the new people. No, it started with Israel, and as it was said by Jeremiah, came over to the Gentiles, the general world, because I'm not Jewish. So if your faith was to ask the things of, if somebody was to look at your faith, if your faith was seen by somebody watching over your schools, seeing how different you were from other people, let's say they seen your faith